Trust officers are responsible for the day-to-day administration of estates and trusts on behalf of beneficiaries. When people die, they may leave assets such as money and property behind. These assets are distributed according to the will of the deceased. Some of these assets may be dealt with in a trust. A trust is a safe way in which the deceased can protect their assets to ensure that they are maintained for future generations. There are two types of trusts. A testamentary trust is set up according to the will of a person and comes into effect after his or her death, while an inter vivos trust is created between living persons. Trust officers provide support and services in terms of creating and maintaining trusts. For example, they evaluate requests from clients for the establishment of a trust and prepare the relevant documentation for the registration thereof at the Master of the High Court. They also monitor the proper transfer of assets into the names of trusts. They are the primary point of contact between trust clients and advisors on tax, finances, and legal matters. With the support of administrators, they oversee existing trusts by ensuring the liquidity of trust funds, checking reports and financial statements, and submitting biannual provisional tax returns. They coordinate all paperwork in compliance with bank and government regulations. In addition, trust officers manage the bank accounts of trusts and arrange payments and distributions according to the specifications of the members of the trust. They also do follow-ups to ensure that all transactions are properly authorized and recorded. Their duties include interaction with government and other professionals. For example, they collate files for submission to the South African Revenue Services as well as the Master of the High Court. They also liaise with third parties such as accountants and tax practitioners. It is therefore important that trust officers should be up to date on the legal and regulatory environment in which they operate. Trust officers can work for financial service providers such as banks and insurance companies, as well as attorneys, non-governmental and non-profit organizations. Large organizations may have several levels of employment. Entry-level trust officers usually handle smaller trust accounts. Excellent verbal and written communication skills as well as attention to detail are needed to work as a trust officer. Service orientation and accuracy are also important.